Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy, chilling. But yo, I just wanted to talk about something real quick because this I'm not really making videos, so I could become famous on YouTube. Like I really don't give a shit about any of that. But this is just sort of my outlet. I do a lot of writing and I make a couple of videos sometimes here and there. But what I wanted to clarify was basically a debate I was having with another sorcerer about Lord Azazel and King Paimon, right? And the debate was that they are the same spirit, all right? So this debate was raging on and on and on. And how this all started was we were talking about Satan. What is Satan, right? Basically, Satan, and look, I'm not going to get into this whole history and all this stuff, but basically Satan is a mask. And this is information that I received from Lord Belial and Lord Azazel, right? The two main patrons that I work with. Basically, Satan is a mask that's passed around. Depending on where these spirits are in the world, depending on what culture they're influencing, each spirit might have the mask on at the time, right? So when Lucifer is doing his thing, he's Satan, and wherever he's at and wherever he's influencing the people, etc. Azazel, Belial, I think it's Baphomet, and Lord Paimon, right? So Lord Paimon. So basically, these five spirits make up Satan, right? Satan is not an individual spirit. There is no actual guy behind the fucking mask, right? Azazel might have the mask, and they might be able to share the mask, right? So all five of them can be represented as Satan in different parts of the world, affecting different cultures at the same time, which is exactly what's going on. But there is no spirit of Satan. It's a collective consciousness. It's a collective energy that these spirits have drawn from, put together, and basically that's Satan. They become Satan to the world, but there is no one guy behind the curtain like some fucking Wizard of Oz type shit, right? So I got into this debate about Lord Paimon and Azazel, right? Now, listen, I'm not a fucking expert. I know that. But I did a little bit of extensive work with Azazel. I did some extensive work with Lord Belial on this very subject right here. And what I'm telling you is what I was told was, and this is Azazel telling me, in fact, quote unquote, I am not Lord Paimon. Lord Paimon is not me. Now the debate came because the guy was saying that, well, they are the same spirits. They're just different aspects of the same spirit. So I'm like, well, what do you mean? He's like, King Paimon is Azazel and Azazel is King Paimon. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. They're totally fucking different. And he's like, no, they're from the same spirit. So I got into some prayer sessions. I talked to Azazel, I talked to Belial about it, and this is what I was told, right? So when the Creator sent out the creation energy, or the source energy, all the spirits were basically brought forth from this creative force, this creative energy, right? All the spirits were brought forth from this very same source. So on a grand fucking scale, everything is from the source. Everything is from the Creator. Everything is from the same source energy, creation energy, whatever the fuck you want to call it, on a grand scale. Now, here's what Azazel told me. Actually, Lord Belial told me this. When these spirits were formed upon their inception, yes, they were all from the very same source. They were all from the very same creation energy, if you will. That's a term that, you really got to let it hit home. So, by that concept, they are from the same, and they are the same. However, Belial said each spirit upon its inception was given A, a soul, B, a fucking name. Belial assured me, you can share a spirit, right? Because spirits can merge. You can have multiple spirits in you. The two different spirits can be in the same body. Like, so spirits can do all types of things as far as like being together and merging and the different aspects and the same aspects and blah, 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 blah. But the bottom line is this: Belial said they are not the same because they do not share a soul. You cannot share a soul, is what Belial said to me. Now, the example he gave me was this. If you have a twin, right, and you might even have a twin out in the world that you don't even fucking know about, right? Soulmate, whatever, etc. Essentially, what Belial's saying is you share a spirit. Okay, that's your soulmate, that's your twin. You kind of share a spirit. You do share a spirit. You guys are from the same creation pool. But you cannot share a soul. The soul is what gives you the personality. The soul is what gives you the individuality. The soul is what gives you, it's the heart of the spirit. The soul cannot be shared. Therefore, Azazel and Lord Paimon each have their own individual souls, meaning they are not the same. They are not the same. They can appear as the same spirit. And what I mean by appear as the same spirit is they have many I don't really know Lord Paimon. I don't know him at all. But what I hear about him, he's very, very similar to Azazel, which is where this whole debate comes from. All right? They sound the same. They move the same. They present themselves in the same manner. They even might teach along the same lines. They have similar goals. Paimon, I believe, is also working to get back into this world with Belial, with Azazel, and a couple other dudes, Abaddon, Amamon. So they have similar goals. They present themselves similar. They move similar. They talk similar. They smell, like a lot of similarities between these spirits. But they have different souls because the soul cannot be shared. And Belial told me, in fact, that we'll put a name to the face, Jehovah, the creator, Yahweh, he has his own soul. He has a soul. The soul cannot be shared. Therefore, they are not the same spirit. So on a grand scale or a grand scheme, they are from the same source. They're from the same creation energy. They're from the same creative pool, if you will. But upon their inception, upon their formulation, they were given each individual souls. Therefore, they were each given a name. So they are not the same spirit. So that was the debate. And listen, either way, it was a really good conversation. But it really forced me to get into some prayer. And when I say prayer, because, you know, I'm praying to my God. So it really forced me to get into prayer and, you know, just really like hammer this debate out. And, you know, praise Lord Belial, man, because Azazel told me, he said, in fact, I am not Paimon, and Lord Paimon, in fact, is not me. We're very similar. Again, they do a lot of the same shit, but they are not sharing a soul because the soul cannot be shared. So, and that's basically, you know, what I was told. So, you know, praise Lord Belial, because he really gave me a lot of this information. And it's just an awesome, it's awesome information. It's an awesome debate. So I just want to put that out there, guys, and, you know, have a good one, man. So keep grinding and, you know, praise the gods.